Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome day today. For this week's video, we're going to do a couple really cool mods to this gorgeous Les Paul Standard double cut in ocean blue. Now this guitar is equipped with Burstbuckers, so we've got a Lead Pro and a Rhythm Pro. And I really haven't been blown away by the tone, as I mentioned, especially compared to some of my other Gibsons and really other humbucker equipped guitars. So it's just been lacking a certain something and I haven't been, loving it. So what we're gonna do is put in a really special wiring harness and some brand new pickups. So what we've got here is a brand new set of pickups from Dark Moon, as well as a very specialized wiring harness, which we'll take a look at in a second, which is pretty cool. Now, if you guys are longtime viewers of the channel, you'll recognize the name Dark Moon because we used that in our Super Strat build. So here, of course, is the Super Strat. I'm loving this guitar, love the tones I can get out of it, love the aesthetics. And because I was so happy with the way the Dark Moon pickups and electronics came out, we're gonna use them again for our Les Paul. All right, so let's check out what we have in the box. Now, we are going a little bit more conservative than our Super Strat build with those abalone covers. Those were really high, hot output pickups. Sound really, really great. But we're gonna go with something a little bit more classic for our Les Paul. So let's check that out. And here they are, brushed aluminum, Dark Moon Vintage Series. I don't know if you guys will be able to read that. Very, very cool. And I love how they're mounted in this little plastic cover. So I think this is gonna look awesome on that Les Paul. So there they are, and let's see what we got on the inside here. Warranty, basically Death Valley pickups. We've got the output. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but anyway, 8K and 9.3. So that's awesome. And we've got A5, Alnico 5s, and with the spacing, maker is Mark, and I've dealt with Mark a lot on that Super Strat build. He was awesome to deal with. So there we go. So there are the pickups. Can't wait to get these mounted. Now the second component of our Les Paul overhaul is this wiring harness, as you can see here. Let's check it out and see what we have inside. All right, there we go. So this obviously has to be a custom wiring harness because the Les Paul double cut only has a volume and a tone, which is very different than a regular Les Paul. And of course, the output jack and the selector is very close. It's all down low. So there it is. Very cool. Now, there's something really special about this one. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see. I'll try to get it in a spot in the camera where you can see. But anyway, there's an orange Phillips head screw on the back of this pot. And this is a variable treble bleed, which is pretty cool. Now, if you guys don't know what a treble bleed is, it basically allows you to back your volume off and keep the same amount of bass and treble no matter what your volume's at. So normally, if you don't have one, when you back the volume off, your tone will get a little bit warmer, sometimes muddier. And this way, with the variable switch, you can dial in exactly how much you want it to warm up. So that's pretty cool. So I can't wait to experiment with some of those settings. All right, let's open this baby up and see what we're dealing with. First, we're gonna take these knobs off, which I've loosened. Set those ones aside, and then we need to very, very carefully, without marring the finish, loosen up the nut that holds the selector switch in. Now on the back side of the cavity cover, we've got April 2017, 100 videos uploaded, 100,000 subscribers. Wow, that's cool. I haven't had this off since I picked up the guitar and wrote that on there. So this instrument was to commemorate that big milestone. So thanks to you guys, that was really cool. But anyway, we've got our electronics exposed here and we can kind of just pull them out now that they're loose and start installing the new stuff. Now this was all incredibly easy to take apart. It's all solderless, so it's all quick connects. So you just press and hold, if I can do it. There we go. And your toggle's out and your two pickups just sort of like plop in right there, which is very, very cool. So very interesting system, but it was very easy to take apart. Let's pull the old pickups out and mock up the new stuff. as you guys can see, we're making some good progress. We've got our pickups uninstalled, and I'm just gonna mock up the new ones and see what they look like. All right, so I've just thrown in the new pickups, and already I can tell I'm gonna love the looks of them. The zebra coils were cool, for sure, but I think just the brushed aluminum is gonna give it that custom look without being, too over the top. So yeah, loving the looks so far. So what I'm gonna do is mount them in the rings, and we shall be back. So here's a quick look at the pickups mounted in the rings. All right, now let's mount the harness. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, we've installed our 3-way switch and our volume and tone controls and strung it back up. Now all we need to do is flip to the back and solder in our new pickups. All right, you guys, it's time for the moment of truth. So you can probably hear the amp running in the background here. I've installed the new wiring harness, and we've soldered our pickups, grounded them to the back of the volume pot and then to the selector switch, and that's all there is to it. So what we're gonna do is plug it in, flip it over here. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the standby switch on the amp. There we go. All right. Okay, everything seems to be working just fine. So what we're gonna do is, bring it up to pitch and take her for a spin for you guys. All right, you guys, we are back, and here's the finished product. So first of all, I think it gives it a whole new clean look, which I really love. Because this guitar I want to be about the finish and about the body shape. And when we had the zebra coils, I sort of felt like it drew your eye too much towards the pickups. And on this instrument, I wanted just a clean, classic look. So I think we accomplished that. And now let's get onto the fun stuff. So I did a few chord progressions with the Burstbuckers, and now what we're gonna do is do the same thing with the Death Valleys and see what this baby sounds like. All right, so that's the results of our chord comparison, and I think we hit the mark with these Death Valley pickups as well. I specifically asked for a pickup that was warmer than a Burstbucker, because I do find the Burstbuckers can be quite brittle, and I never would, even play with my bridge pickup clean. It had to have a ton of distortion before I found it really usable, and both these pickups clearly were warmer than the Burstbuckers, so I think we accomplished it, our goal from that standpoint, and it'll be great for blues, it'll be great for jazz, it'll be great for classic rock, so I think it's going to be a great pickup and a good fit for this guitar. Thanks so much for joining me on our Les Paul overhaul video this week. I hope you guys enjoy tech stuff like this on the channel from time to time. I do love modding guitars, so that's awesome. And yeah, wiring the pickups was no big deal, just soldering up, I think it was 4 points in total or something, 4 or 5 points, nothing too bad. And having the pre-made wiring harness was made it a snap. So that's awesome. And I'll be messing around with that little variable treble switch too. So hopefully I can find something that works well for me. But just having the option, you know, to kind of personalize it is really, really great. All right, the rest of my information will be on the screen right now. Have an awesome week, you guys. We'll see you next week with a new video. Take care.